All right, I'm here with Felipe Nasr, Porsche Penske Motorsport, defending champion of the GTP class with Dane Cameron. But things are a bit different this year. You got a new teammate in Nick Tandy, who's very good in his own right. But what kind of a different feel does he bring to your effort?
Well, it's a new year, first of all. It's great to be back here at Daytona. Very special place. Maybe I have a reason for that. But 2024 has been an incredible season. We, as Porsche Penske Motorsport, really showed the potential of what we could do as a team and as an operation and drivers. Very consistent year. Now we start it all again. It's 2025. We're here back at Daytona. I love this track. I simply enjoy every time I come back here. And welcoming Nick this time. It's going to be my teammate full time, and we have Lawrence as a third driver. So a very strong lineup. And the aim is just one. We're gonna go out there and try to win it again.
You've always been pretty strong here. I remember, I believe the first time you came here was 2012?
Yes, correct.
With Meyershank driving a previous generation car, and you stuck it on the podium overall.
Yep, and I was probably, 18, 19 at the time, and never ever been to Daytona before, never drove those type of cars before. But it was the beginning of sports cars, let's say, career that I later on decided to chase it. So, but Daytona holds a very special place for me, for sure.
Oh, yes. I mean, at that time, you were in the middle of your open wheel career, and I believe you got the spot via the Sunoco Challenge?
Correct. Sunoco Challenge was Sunoco was the supplier, our fuel supplier back in 2011 when I did British F3. So after winning the championship, I also won the Sunoco Challenge. That made it possible, that transition, and they offered me a ride in the 24 Hours of Daytona in 2012. But I didn't knew then I was going to drive an older generation car. But still we pull out a great result, finishing third. And that opened up my eyes to sports car racing, really. I was still chasing my F1 dream back then. But that always got back in the back of my mind. Say one day I'll probably wanna pursue that. So and here we are.
It had to be a very different experience, given Formula 3 at that time, very competitive, obviously. But we're talking about open wheel cars that had 300-ish horsepower.
Maybe even less, yeah.
Yeah, maybe around the horsepower of those Formula regional cars you have these days. And a Daytona prototype in those days put out
For sure, over 500, yeah.
It must have been quite the transition.
It was quite the transition, I remember. But that put a smile on my face because driving a faster car, more power is always fun, especially when you are young. But I have that memory, like stepping in here for the first time, still to today, very fresh to me. And that really was the stamp to say, okay, I can also do sports car racing one day, because I came here, I proved it. So I never really disconnected from it. I wish I did it every year and so, but I was just too busy doing all the single-seater stuff. Like I said, going all the ladder to Formula One. But
Quite a lot of attention.
yeah, so it was always very difficult to come here and race. But in the back of my mind, it was something that I always wanted to do it again. So made the full transition in 2018 and won three championships since.
I know. You're the defending champion of the Rolex 24. So, obviously, this is a tough race. What do you think is going to be the key out here to a potential victory?
It's going to be consistency again. It's a lot of good competitors, good teams. Overall, the whole field has been very very close. Like if you look at last year's how the year was ending and so on. So I think we just gotta execute, hit our marks. We've done it last year, but again, it's a fresh new year, so no pressure because we know we've done it. So probably the others have more pressure on trying to win it, but I want to do it again. That will make it even more special to do it back to back. And I know my team is capable. I know my teammates are capable. And we just have to hit our marks, basically.
All right, man.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.